Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
Hello, salutations. What it do? Stop the gamer, all father, Durag gang. You know the vibes, like, subscribe. Let's get it. Happy Saturday, Durag Nation. Hope you are all well. We are back once again for the Marvel Spider-Man 2 News Roundup. A weekly tradition. We're going to keep going from now until the official launch of Marvel Spider-Man 2. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday? What's up, Spider-Man fan? Blue Cow, Savage. What it do, Trey? Got Cam Anderson, Agent. A lot of new people I see. What's up, Kai? Divine Shine. Shout out to my members and my mods. If you want to join the cool kids and support the channel, ! join. Divine Shine just re-up for 20 months. My man, appreciate you. ! join gives you access to those cool channel perks, badges, emotes, and of course the private members only Discord section. You could also just straight up donate directly to the channel, ! donate, or my Cash App. All appreciated. It helps keep the lights on. We also, of course, have our channel sponsors, AIM Controllers and Fandomian. If you want some custom controllers for your PS5, your Xbox, or some dope Marvel merch, use my codes. Links are in the description, and Nightbot will hook you up. What's up, Cristiano Ronaldo? I know that name. That's soccer. What's up, JD? What's up, Five Nights at Freddy, Taylor? I know that. Is football? You mean soccer? Yes, that's exactly what I said. I said it correctly. Yeah, soccer. I was going to start a little. I was thinking of starting earlier or later, but I was like, all right, let me take a nap first. I was up this morning at like 6 a.m. I was like, I'm gonna make a thumbnail for the live stream, and then I'm gonna just go right back to sleep. But then I saw on Spotify that Drake dropped that new album for all the dogs. so I was listening to the new Drake album instead of getting some extra sleep. So I was like, all right, we'll be fine. We worked it out. So I want to go over the news from this week as well as some news that just dropped today and in the last 24 hours as well. There is a new Spider-Man 2 interview that just dropped with the cast, the main voice cast. There's also apparently a Spider-Man 2 update that was just pushed to people who actually have the game. So we're going to get into all that. Let me just set up my Nightbot timer real quick. Enter the Spider-Man 2. There we go. Because I'm gonna just have Nightbot automate the giveaway link so that I could because I'm gonna go over it later, but I'm gonna make sure everyone has a chance to enter. We're gonna go over that in a minute. But what's up? What else we got? Alex, did they say how big the update is? Not yet. I'm gonna follow up and see if I get any information. Are there any spoilers? Not that I was planning on getting into. Soccer is better than football. I mean, I haven't watched American football in like 6 years, so I have no argument there. that I would care to give. I do watch a lot of soccer anime, so I guess I would agree to that. Though I haven't seen any American football anime yet, so that might sway me. But so far, I'm much more because of anime. Purely because of anime, I'm more likely to watch a soccer or volleyball game than an American football game. Big facts. Reddit leaks who Venom is. I doubt it. There's a combination of real leaks and fake leaks going around. I mean, this was like a thing before. Before anyone had any copies of the game, people would just spread fake leaks. But now that people actually have copies of the game, it's harder for people to distinguish between who's just lying for attention and who actually has a copy of the game. There are legitimately some people who have access to the game who have done some leaks, but as far as I know, they didn't post anything publicly. I know they just sent some to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 countdown to ruin their day. But as usual, we won't be talking about spoilers in the chat or on the stream. I avoid them. If you want to look for spoilers on your own, you're free to do that. I'm not going to be doing that here because I respect that people want to go into the game with as many surprises as possible. So if you do have any legitimate spoilers, don't mention them in the chat or you will be banned. Don't pretend that you have real spoilers. You will be banned. It's really that simple. No spoilers. Respect everyone's time and desire to not have the game ruined for them. Spider-Man is going gold. Yeah, that happened a while ago. That's why they were able to send out the review copies. What's up, IDK bro? How you doing, my friend? What's up, Hunt? Theo, what to do? Still going to be more trailers? For sure. AFL, it's much better than all other sports. When it comes to sports, I really just only have time to watch the NBA. I don't care otherwise. Just want to find out for yourself, but you know that you're going to get spoiled regardless. Have faith. You might be able to avoid it. You are literally Spider-Man. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. How many skins are there going to be? 65 plus. Don't call me daddy. I'm not your father. Probably. What's up, Tyler? You don't think Spider-Man can be room for you? Yeah, if you get a major story spoiler, that'll probably ruin some things, but you'll still be able to enjoy the game, like in terms of the gameplay. But yeah, if there's some big story stuff, you definitely want to be surprised by that. We gold. Tony Todd is a goat for that one. I love it. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does the thing. He did that with like no mic. He did that with like no real like microphone. When he did the video, he was just sitting in a hallway, just chilling. Certified freaks. 7 days a week. King Jackson coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. 1 + 1 is 11. That sounds like some of that new math. I don't think that's accurate, but I appreciate you. When do you get your collector's edition? You'll get the collector's edition when you pay this rent. No, there's people. I know there are people that were hoping that the collector's edition would get shipped out on the 19th or the 18th or something, because it is definitely unfair that the people who bought the limited edition bundle got their code in September, but the people who got the collector's edition before that aren't going to get their game aren't going to get their game until the 20th. I think that is unfair, but that looks like is what's going to happen, which sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. I've heard people at Insomniac say they're going to look into it, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to do anything about, when that ships. Hopefully they are. Am I going to post a playthrough, like a let's play? I don't really do those, but I was thinking of recording one, seeing how it goes. Anthony McCrae coming through with the $1.99. Thank you, and congrats on your first super chat. Love you too, Toby. You haven't missed anything yet. We're just chilling, hanging out, catching up before we get into it, giving everybody a chance to come in here. So the first thing I guess we should get into is this new interview that's dropped. I didn't get a chance to read it yet, so we're gonna do it together. This is a brand new interview with Yuri Lowenthal, Najee Jeter, and Laura Bailey, the main voice cast for Spider-Man 2. Shout out to them. Hope they don't have to go on strike. I know they weren't able to make a deal yet, but there's still hope that they'll be able to work something out. Marvel Spider-Man. This is from Marvel.com. Marvel Spider-Man 2 creators are making a game worthy of two Spider-Men. It looks like they're joined by Brian Intihar as well. The creative director, shout out to Brian Intihar. Out here doing all these interviews. Let me shrink that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. 19 inches exactly. And I can read it. I don't think Harry is going to be Venom. I think that's bait. But we'll see in the main game. Will the collector's edition come in a box? I mean, it literally has to come in a box. You're getting 19 inches of Venom and a digital voucher. There's no other way to ship it. But I think Venom will be playable, definitely. They have not confirmed the collector's edition will come a day early. They just said that check whoever you bought it from, and based on Amazon and PlayStation Direct, it's shipping on the 20th. Well, it's arriving on the 20th. I did not get a free copy yet. You think there will be more Venom? Yeah, there has to be more than one Venom host, for sure. Peter is the first, and somebody else is going to get it after him. You'll definitely be able to use it. So what people thought before they revealed this was that the symbiote was somehow connected to the story, and you potentially wouldn't be able to play it after the game was finished. But it was already confirmed that the symbiote is just a regular suit, just like all the other suits. The abilities of the symbiote aren't even connected to the suit. You can literally put the symbiote abilities on any suit in the game. It's literally just a suit. So whether you want to play the game with one of the deluxe edition suits, or you want to play with the symbiote or the Spider-Man 3 Raimi symbiote. Doesn't matter. It's just a suit. It's not going to disappear when the game is over. It's literally just a regular suit. Hope there will be a symbiote attack, and in Marvel Spider-Man 3, Carnage arrives. Carnage, ooh, that'd be nice. I don't know where to, but your 19-inch statue on the 20th. I mean, that 19 inches is coming directly to your door. I wish it came earlier. We haven't gone into the giveaway yet. I'm a read the giveaway after the article, but at some point, Nightbot should have it pop up. Actually, let me up the frequency on Nightbot, giving people reminders about it. I'll read it out too. All right, when Venom and a host of other vile villains bear down on Marvel's New York in Spider-Man 2, it will take everything Peter Parker and Miles Morales have to keep the darkness at bay, and that's entirely by design. Speaking of Marvel.com, Insomniac Games senior creative director Brian Intihar revealed the goal for Marvel Spider-Man 2 was always to tell a story worthy of two Spider-Men, that meant creating challenges that will test Peter and Miles in all new ways. That's right, once again, Miles Morales is Spider-Man, cope. I think there's a reason why it's called Marvel Spider-Man 2, because we wanted to have a game featuring both Peter and Miles. I think that was the goal. We wanted to tell an epic story of two Spider-Men. I feel like we've done that. We've delivered that. I think what we wanted is we wanted to have a story with average series that are worthy of requiring two Spider-Men to save the day. Hence bringing in this guy, Tony Todd, and seeing Venom. That's right, Tony Todd, the GOAT. I don't know how he does that with his voice. Bro is insane. They also look at our cast of Kraven and Lizard and others. They're really challenging our heroes in ways that they've never been challenged before, whether it's physically, psychologically. Then you just look at the scale of the game with doubling the size of the city with Queens and Brooklyn, adding new traversal abilities with the Wet Wings, and then just the whole role that the symbiote plays in both gameplay and the story. We knew when we said it's going to be called Marvel Spider-Man 2, we had to earn that title, and I think that was the journey we wanted to go on, for sure. Next game, Carnage. I don't know. Carnage. So the thing about Carnage, I actually did a video on this a little while ago. The thing about Carnage is, at some point, they were considering making Carnage. There was some unused villains. They found files for villains that didn't make the cut in Spider-Man PS4. And one of them was Carnage. There was also Chameleon, who I'm hearing might be in Spider-Man 2. There was Lizard, who's now in Spider-Man 2. There was Tinkerer, who ended up being in Miles Morales. There was the Spot, who hasn't been used yet. So they definitely had the idea of Carnage at some point. I don't know if he'll pop up, but in a game, if they're doing the symbiote storyline, Carnage is always a possibility for sure. I don't know if they'll make that a surprise for Spider-Man 2 or maybe save it for Spider-Man 3. Likewise, Miles Morales actor Najee waiting on how Brooklyn inclusion in Marvel Spider-Man 2 will impact his character. Miles is definitely growing up, so we see him go through the changes from a young high school kid going through the puberty changes and just through the manhood changes and then now becoming his own. He's definitely owning a lot more of what he's become. So just with Brooklyn being involved and just with everything in Marvel's New York, kind of makes him his own, just through the ruggedness, the fast-paced movement, just the villains, everyone that's in Marvel's New York sums up Miles' behavior as he's grown into the equal to Peter. Yeah, Najee is such a chill dude. I would love to do an interview with Najee. Just have him hang out on the podcast. That would be insane to just chill with Najee Jeter, try to get him to spoil something. You live in Nigeria? Shout out to Nigeria. I had an ex-girlfriend that was Nigerian. Great people. Love the culture. Miles is 19. Miles, that boy growing up. I don't know if he's is he not, I don't know if he's not, wasn't he 15 in Spider-Man PS4? When will I buy Spider-Man 2? I already bought the collector's edition a couple months ago. You love that we get to hang out in Queens together at Aunt May's house. Added Yuri Lowenthal, who plays Peter Parker. That's what I was going to say. So cool to get to see Aunt May's house. Mary Jane Watson actor Laura Bailey. Agreed. That house meant something when she was alive, and now when Peter and company are older and Aunt May isn't around anymore, it's like a nest of memories. Lowenthal shared, I'm trying to figure out how to grow up and make my way in the world and expand our relationship, and there's a shadow of Aunt May still there. Yeah, that was definitely a dope feature. They confirmed that at Comic-Con for us at San Diego Comic-Con that you will be able to explore Aunt May's house in Queens, which is dope. You know, not just out. I'm assuming not just out in like a story mission, like just pulling up and going into Queens, which would be sick. That there's more interactive environments and stuff, because there's also a trophy that you get for running around the bases at the stadium. So there's definitely going to be more places that you can just visit and chill in and interact with, because they also confirmed that Coney Island you can ride the roller coaster. That's fire. Should you cop the game or not? That's up to you. I mean, by now there's more than enough information to decide on whether or not you want to buy Spider-Man 2. So if you haven't seen it, look at the information, look at the trailers, look at my videos, look at the gameplay demos, look at the impression videos, and make up your own decision. He lives in MJ. Nope, he does not live with MJ. That was actually a point of contention. If you didn't, I definitely recommend checking out the Spider-Man 2 prequel comic that came out a couple months ago. So he moved to Queens to live in Aunt May's house, but he's having trouble, making the payments, because, he's still looking for like a job that, pays. He is thinking about being a teacher, but once Harry comes out from Europe, he's going to start working with Harry at the Emily May Foundation. That's going to be a new gig. But in the prequel comic, Harry isn't back yet, and he's struggling, trying to figure out how to make the payment. So he suggests to Mary Jane that they move in together, if for any reasons, besides the obvious, but to save some money. But she said she wants to still live in the city, because she's now back at the Bugle after her book flopped. So she wants to just focus on being close to the action, and doesn't want to be too far away from her job, especially now that J. Jonah Jameson is in charge of the Bugle. And Peter definitely felt some type of way about MJ not wanting to move in with him. Kind of took it personal. What's up, Deeper Depths? Shout out to you, my friend. Did it say if collector's edition would arrive on the release date? So far, that is still what is expected. Release date, delivery. Would love if they changed that and made it drop early, but doesn't look like it for now. The interview continued. Tonally, I think what it does is exactly what Najee was saying. The city in the first two games had an energy to it, but once you get into the suburbs, you start to bring it down a little bit, and you start to think about stability and future and family, whereas Miles is out there in the city, in Brooklyn and in Manhattan doing his thing. These two in Queens, where they thinking about Mars Barbecue lead Cat Muse. I guess you'll find out, Lori Lowenthal teased. All right, that's the interview. So didn't give us any new info, but always good to hear from the main voice cast. Can't wait. So this is the giveaway that they announced. Sony announced this. I saw Insomniac share it on Twitter, so I wanted to make sure I put y'all onto this because it's a pretty good giveaway. It is for Sony reward members, so you have to make sure you sign up to get yourself a Sony rewards account. But if you are a Sony rewards member, or you're not, you're definitely going to want to enter this giveaway because it's pretty crazy. So the full details are, it's called the Stronger Together Sweepstakes. If you win, you get the limited edition PS5 Spider-Man 2 bundle. So you get the PS5 console with the console covers and the limited edition controller, plus the digital copy of Spider-Man 2. But they'll also give you a 65-inch OLED smart TV, $250 PlayStation Store code, Spider-Man Blu-rays, 25,000 Sony rewards points, which you can redeem for $250, and a 12-month PlayStation Plus membership. Plus, you receive 5 digital copies of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and 5 DualSense controllers and 5 12-month premium subscriptions to PlayStation Plus that you can give to your friends. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? That's wild, bro. I'm definitely I'm definitely trying to enter that. So Jay Shockblast, I told Jay Shockblast about this on the podcast last night, and he entered the giveaway like right on stream. So it's actually pretty straightforward. All you have to do, as long as you have a Sony Rewards account, you just hit enter, confirm, and you're done. But if you're not a rewards member, you have to just create an account to join real quick, and then hit enter to join. It's now it's only available to people to United States residents. So if you're not a resident of the United States, you cannot enter this one. But otherwise, yeah, let that bit fly. Let it. Why not let it fly? The odds are low of you winning, but I mean, if you do win, like, that's crazy. Yes, you give one of the copies to your brother and 4 other siblings or anyone. Like, that's a crazy giveaway. That's actually wild. I definitely hope I win. I was trying to create a Sony Rewards account earlier, yesterday, but the site was giving me trouble, so I'm gonna try again on my phone. Do you think after the game there will be an option to transform into the symbiote? I addressed this earlier, but the symbiote is just a regular suit. The special ability is something that you can put on any of the suits. Once you unlock it, it's just the abilities are just part of your skill tree, and you can put the symbiote abilities on your ability wheel, or if you just want to have the Iron Arm abilities on your ability wheel, you can have those on there, or you can mix and match and put the Iron Arms and the symbiote abilities on the wheel at the same time and just go back and forth. And if you have like the advanced suit or a non-symbiote suit and you activate one of the symbiote abilities, it will transform from the whatever suit you have on to the symbiote to do those abilities like the surge or anything like that. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. Can't wait for Sandman. That would be sick. Interview starting. We already read the interview. You can use the symbiote abilities once you get a certain point in the game. Yep, pretty much. So in order to switch between the advanced suit and the symbiote suit, all you have to do is just be wearing the advanced suit and equip symbiote abilities onto the ability wheel, and it will transform into the symbiote suit when you use those abilities. But there's no dedicated button just for cosmetic switching mid combat. Do you think you can change the color of the iron arms? I don't remember seeing anything about customization that deep. As far as I've seen, the only customization is just for like the actual suit styles, not for the gadgets. No, there's no suit switching. The only suit switching is from combining the abilities of the symbiote suit and the non-symbiote while wearing a non-symbiote suit. There's no dedicated suit switching. You have to mix and match the abilities in order to see the suit switching effect. Will I give out copies of the game? If I win the sweepstakes, I'll have plenty to give out. I'll have at least 5 copies, 6 copies, because I already got the collector's edition. So I have to see how many copies of the game I end up getting, because I already have the collector's edition pre-ordered, but I'm hoping to get a review copy, and I don't know what version the review copy will be. So the review copy is for like the digital deluxe version. I won't need my digital code from the collector's edition, so I can just give that away. And also if I'll probably do a random giveaway as well to one of the subscribers. And if there's any channel member that doesn't have the game, I'll do that as well. Actually, know what? I gotta see if I could pull this off. Like I'll see if I can pull this off. But I do know one member who does not have Spider-Man 2. Cap Tay is one of the most loyal members on the channel. Last Avenger standing. He still has a PS4. So that's the only reason why he's not getting Spider-Man 2. So he needs a PlayStation 5 in order to get Spider-Man 2. So I'm thinking of surprising Captay with a PlayStation 5 and getting him Spider-Man 2. Because before, it wasn't feasible for me to gift the PS5. But now it's looking like I might be able to do that. Like, I think I might have the bread to do that if everything goes well for from now until the 21st. So we might be able to make that happen. Donations are definitely helpful, so I can do more giveaways in the future. But I think at the current pace, we might be able to make that happen. He definitely deserves it. But yeah, it is very much looking like we can make that happen for Captay. Because I was just running the numbers. What's up, King J? This is the weekly Marvel Spider-Man 2 news roundup, where we just go over the news from the past week and talk about what's coming next. Is there going to be another trailer? So next week there's going to be. So we already got the TV spot. They still haven't done the launch trailer. And there's going to be the suit reveal next week at Comic-Con. That's going to be the next big thing. We're going to stream that as well on the channel. There's going to be on first day of Comic-Con, they're going to be doing a suit reveal, exclusive suit reveal at Comic-Con for Spider-Man 2. So we're gonna check that out. I think that's probably going to be like a trailer or something. IDK bro coming through with the $4.99. I'll match you in the giveaway, bro. You got a couple codes. That's what's up. So we might so on launch day we might have some looks like we're definitely gonna have some PS5 codes to drop in the chat. Yeah. So because the symbiote abilities are not tied to the symbiote suit specifically, if you're wearing a non-symbiote suit or you're wearing an alternative symbiote suit with Peter, you'll be able to use these symbiote abilities with that suit. I know Caboose mentioned that during the demo he was using the black suit from Spider-Man 3 instead of the normal symbiote suit, and he said it looked really cool using the symbiote abilities with the Sam Raimi black suit. But you can do the same thing with any of Peter's other suits. You can, no matter what, as long as it's different from the symbiote suit, you'll have that effect. So if you wanted the suit switching, just equip the symbiote abilities and put on any non-symbiote suit and you'll be fine. Is it just you, or does Venom look a bit more slim and slightly taller? I don't know about slim, but he's definitely taller in the TV spot. So it's hard to really judge because I was looking at this. He looks small. He does look shorter in the story trailer because I was looking at it compared to the Kraven in relation to the Kraven vehicles and the attack copter that he was blowing up. And he definitely looks taller. Like, he looks really tall in the CGI trailer. Like, even in the distance, he's towering over the cars that are behind him. And we saw how big he is in relation to Peter. Like, he's literally big enough to grab Peter in one hand. So he's at least as big as the Lizard, I think. You think it's Matt Gargan? I mean, I don't think it's Matt because they said at Brian Endar said at Summer Game Fest that the identity of Venom is not somebody from the comics, and Matt Gargan is one of the notable symbiote hosts in the comics. Even the symbols is more rigid. He looks so scary. Oh, hell yeah. You got work on the 20th? You might need a sick day, bro. Tell him you're going to come down. You're feeling under the weather. You say you're going to come down with something on the 20th. I know a lot of people are going to be sick or on vacation during that week. That's what I'm hearing. Like, a lot of people are going to be absent from school, sick from work, taking their vacation time a little early. It's going to be a lot of call outs on the 20th. People are playing around. How will Peter get rid of Venom? I'm guessing the usual way. Somebody will exploit that weakness and help Peter get rid of it. Most likely it will be Miles who who will have to bring Peter back. We already know the symbiote is weak to sound. They showed that already, but they also teased that it'll be weak to electricity as well. Just say you got the Rona, holy. When you're mixing and matching the abilities, if you're wearing a non-symbiote suit, when you use the ability, you will transform into the symbiote in order to use the symbiote ability, and then when the ability is over, you transform back. Zombie Craven is a new one. You get back home at 1, so it's not that bad. Still have all day to play a game. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, but you know, if you are going to do that, you definitely going to want to stay off social media because people are going to be playing the game at midnight, and you know, with all the leaks and stuff, some stuff might be flying. So you definitely going to want to avoid any social media at all for a while. So I think CGI Venom could be an undead Craven. Not at all. Zombie Craven is wild. The symbiote doesn't attach to hosts that are not alive. They're telling you right now, no new suits until New Game Plus. You're here for the immersion. I feel that. Plus, the suits are like really good. Like the advanced suit 2 and the upgraded suit are great. So yeah, I think I might do the same. I'll do like a playthrough where I just stick to the immersion, like the advanced suit, the upgraded suit, and just only do the suits that are connected to the story and not change anything. And then on a second playthrough, start messing around with the other suits and only do like alternative suits like during like side stuff. Like if it's side activities, you know, it doesn't matter. I'll play around with stuff. But for like the main story stuff, yeah, I'll do just whatever standard suit you're supposed to have for the immersion. Not bring your phone to work that day. Good call. My theory for the last couple months has been that Peter is going to be the first Venom, and then Norman is going to be the second Venom. But suits, I really want the TASM 2 suit. I need that in this game. The Across Spider-Verse suits would be nice as well, but I need that TASM 2. I need it. They need to have it. The final swing from No Way Home would be cool too, but I need that TASM 2. Am I just going to complete the main story or go through side mission 2? Yes. So if I get a review copy of Spider-Man 2, I'm going to quickly play through and record my run through the main campaign so that I have footage for my review, and then I'll also go through and get individual shots that I need to enhance the review, and I'll record stuff for like a let's play. I record stuff for individual videos. Pretty much the plan. I just want to record my playthrough and record different stuff that I think would be interesting. Share your Discord DM what suit you want. It's hard to describe, but looks incredible. All right. Swear if someone bothers you while playing this game, don't call you, don't read there, keep the door locked. 2 weeks ago feels so long because you have high school. Tough. Think Doc Ock will be Venom. I think that's a very unlikely possibility. I don't think that's going to be a thing at all. Like it was cool. It was a cool theory. It was kind of a cool theory before we had all this information. But now with everything we know, there's like no realistic way for Doc Ock to be Venom, I think. Why you so handsome? I'm cursed. That's just what it is. You don't have school on October 20th or the week after. Nice. I don't have school ever. I'm so glad I'm done with school. I hated it. The only cool part of school was just chilling with people, meeting girls. The actual school, I had like a handful of teachers that were cool, but for the most part, it was like I don't care about any of this. Like gym class was lit when we were playing like something I cared about, but other than that, it was like, who doesn't hate school? Nerds. If you people taking AP classes, probably love it. They seem like they loved it. Oh, what's up, Mortal Kombat fan? Appreciate the sub. Was that your cup of tea? Facts. The day comes out is a Monday work for you, so you'll take a day off. Your guess is correct as soon as you could play. Now you have no choice. You always have a choice. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. There's always a choice. You might not have great choices at any given moment, but you always have more than one. The world will stop on the 20th. At least the superhero world. Spider-Man 2 is definitely going to be taken over. I'm really open. So the review embargo is the week after next. So we're actually going to have a couple of cool weeks for Spider-Man. Next week is the New York Comic Con. That's on Thursday. So we're going to have the suit reveal. And then I think it's not long after that. What is it? The following Monday. Yeah, the Monday. So Thursday you got San Diego Comic Con. And then that Monday is the review embargo. So people who got sent early copies of the game, they'll have those reviews posted on that Monday. And then that Friday is officially launch day. So, wow, we're almost there. So I'm hoping I get my code. So still got a lot of time until that review embargo date. So I'm hoping I can. So I'm hoping I get my code sometime in the next few days. That would be sick. But I know because I need if they're going to give me a code for the review embargo, then I need at least 3 days in order to make sure that I play through it and record stuff. But hoping if I get it this weekend or sometime in the next 3 days, that would be perfect. Then I have like the whole week to play the game and record footage. Send it to the DM. All right, let me see. All right, let me pull up the Discord. See what suit you talk about. I do not. I gotta play around with my desktop too. I just got a new update on my Mac. Not the new wallpaper is sick, but it's messing with my UI. I don't like it. So let me pull up the Discord, see what suit you want in Spider-Man 2. So I'm guessing you just don't know. I'm guessing it's from a comic, but you just don't know the name of it. They're definitely going to have some cool suits in the game. I saw in the state of play, they got the classic, they got the superior Spider-Man. Now Discord won't open. I think Discord is broken. Yeah, Discord is broken. At least the desktop version. So I gotta open the I open the desktop version. Oh, here we go. Open the desktop version, and it finally made the normal one open. All right. So we got the new update. So I'll read you in a second. All right. There you go. I see it. That's literally just a black suit. That's the advanced black suit. I think that was a fan edit or a mod originally. Before people knew what the Insomniac version of the advanced suit looked like. Yeah, it's literally just the Insomniac advanced suit from Spider-Man PS4 with the just with the black over it, just painted black. Yeah, just a black alternative, a symbiote alternative to the Insomniac one. Yes, yeah, I remember that was a PC mod before we knew officially what the Insomniac symbiote would look like. I mean, it looks okay, but yeah, I like the Insomniac version better for sure. And honestly, I like the Raimi one better too. But yeah, it'd be a nice thing if they threw that in there. Obviously, tweak it a bit for the main game. You know, spice it up a little bit. But yeah, it'd be nice if they have some alternative versions of the symbiote in the game. So far, we know there's at least two. Appreciate you, Mortal Kombat. What's up, Violet? Do you think you'll be able to use the symbiote abilities in the games? Yep. What's up, Captay? We were just talking about you earlier. Don't rewind. we were talking about you, but it's a secret. Nobody tell him. Don't rewind. Don't rewind the stream. Just watch on. Don't look for timestamps. keep that a surprise. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to take away the symbiote abilities once the game ends. No, I think it'll be good. You love Agent Venom? Yeah, Agent Venom. Yeah, Agent Venom's cool. I'm wondering would they do an Agent Venom skin, or would they do an Agent Venom DLC? I can see them. Honestly, I can see them going either way. Like just having an Agent Venom suit just as a cool Easter egg. Any possibility for early release? Not for you. It's already out early for media members and select content creators. For everybody else, unless it falls off the back of a truck, or or a retailer makes it available before they're supposed to, it ain't happening. I did hear that some GameStops if you pre-ordered the physical copy of Spider-Man 2, will let you pick it up on the 19th. So definitely call your local GameStop and just check with them. See if it's something they're doing or something you can work out. But I was told that at least one person was told that they'll be able to pick up their copy on the 19th instead of waiting for the 20th. Will we see Peter versus Miles? Probably. We'll leave back. You can see an Agent Venom DLC. Original, what'd it do? Is the Ben Reilly suit in the game? I didn't see it, but I imagine it is because I saw that in the state of play, they definitely have old suits from the previous games back in Spider-Man 2. I don't know if they're going to have all of them, but at least some of the old suits are coming back. So I would imagine Ben Reilly will pop up at some point. Civil version of all suits so far have not heard anything about that. Shout out to Capte, Last Avenger Standing. Will I become a passport bro once I hit 100k subs? I will never be a passport bro. Passport bros are weird. I don't even know if I would even have passport bro money at 100k subs. I mean, technically, I probably have passport bro money now, depending on the country. But yeah, I have no interest in that. Will there be a Mysterio DLC? No, Mysterio is in the actual game. There's no need for DLC. He's literally just in the game. We literally do know. Mysterio is in fact in the game. He is a villain in the game. So no DLC for Mysterio. He's even better than DLC. He's one of the villains in the game. Yes, Mysterio is actually in it. Yes. Ashwork, stop spamming the same thing. We know you think Harry's Venom. Only suit you want to see is the Unlimited suit. You hope they haven't shown us most of the game. No, they have not. DLC, yeah, the DLC, Deeper Depths. He was actually in here earlier. He did an interview with Tony Todd, the voice of Venom, and Tony Todd mentioned that he had a project that he was working on in 2024, and he said that after he said he couldn't talk about it yet, but it had a launch date in 2024. So he speculated, wonder what that could be. And then later he did an interview with Najee Jeter, the voice of Miles. And Najee apparently just straight up told him that he was working on a project with Tony Todd and Yuri Lowenthal for 2024. So that's either another game. So that's either a spinoff game or a DLC. And based on the turnaround time, it's probably a DLC. I don't think they would do that again. I don't think they'd be able to turn out a spinoff game in such a short amount of time, because if you remember, Miles Morales came out like 2 years after the launch of Spider-Man PS4. Yeah, so I don't think they would have a spinoff game. So I'm pretty sure that 2024 thing is a DLC. They haven't officially announced the DLC, so we don't know what the pricing will be, but I'm assuming it will be roughly the same pricing as the other DLC. So just, you can look that up for a reference. But It could be a little more with inflation, but I'm assuming it'll be in the same ballpark. I can't tell you that in pounds because I only count American money, so I couldn't tell you. But I would guess DLC would be around $10 American individually. I think Venom will be playable. Gwen Stacy is confirmed to be referenced. Yes, Gwen Stacy. Shout out to Caboose. He was playing when he was playing the demo. He did a side mission where you had to collect these spider bots that were mysteriously being placed around the city, and each spider bot has like an Easter egg on it. There'll be like a spider character or reference to a different Spider-Man with a specific suit. And when he was collecting the bots, he noticed that some of the bots had Spider-Verse characters on them. He confirmed Penny Parker, Spider-Man Noir, and Spider-Gwen were on the bot. Were one of the collectible spider bots. So, yep, there will be official Gwen Stacy acknowledgement in the game, at least a Gwen Stacy Easter egg. We could assume there's going to be at least one MJ mission. Rule 34 is a dot. I don't think you're going to find anything, which definitely is in defiance of the rule. But yeah, I can safely assume there is no Rule 34 of Sadot the Gamer yet. You think Miguel is placing the bots? Yeah, Genki is trying to track who's leaving the spider bots, and he said according to the tracker, whoever's placing the spider bots is millions of miles away. So I'll be interested to see how that side plot ends. What's Rule 34? Don't ask. Don't look it up. Don't, especially if you are on a shared family computer or at work. Don't don't look it up. Just forget you saw it. Forget you ever saw or heard anything about rules or 34. Do not look it up no matter what you do. You do not want to go down that rabbit hole. Not on a Saturday morning. We all get 19 inches of Venom. There's definitely a lot of that on Rule 34. Do I have Korean won with me? I do not. I have not been to Korea, but I do watch a lot of Korean media. Do you know if it's true that when Peter left and Miles' game was in the Spider Society? What? Can you rephrase that? Squid Game. That was like the casual fans introduction to Korean content. But Korean content has been viral on Netflix for years. Marvel's Avengers was so good. You wonder why it shut down? It shut down because it wasn't that good. That's precisely why. Or well managed. What's up, Prime? How you feeling, my friend? Spider-Man 2 is confirmed to be roughly the same length as Spider-Man PS4. So 15 to 18 hours for the main story. 35 to 40 hours for Platinum. Do I know any person that's doing a giveaway? Definitely, if you haven't already, enter the Greater Together Sweepstakes. Let me actually make that a command for Nightbot. We're going to do exclamation mark. We'll do exclamation mark giveaway. Yeah, Sony Rewards is having a sweepstakes for Spider-Man 2. So if you enter, you can win a ton of stuff. But you like Spider-Verse stuff, you don't want any game. I like the Easter eggs. I wouldn't mind it at all. I would love a specific Spider-Verse game, but I do like that they have kind of a grounded story. Hogwarts Legacy has unlimited places to go. I wouldn't say unlimited. There are definitely limits. I haven't heard officially. I'm trying to remember if Wolverine was going to be. I think I did hear somewhere that Wolverine was going to be semi open world, like a God of War. I don't remember where I heard it though. Spider-Man 2 is going to be minimum 98 gigs. That might change because they actually just released a patch for it, according to people who have it. But the minimum is 98 gigs. I'm trying to remember who said that Wolverine was a semi-open world. Oh, I think it was Jeff Grubb. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Jeff Grubb, the best leaker in the industry, pretty much. Jeff Grubb always, because he's literally just always right. Everything he says just happens. So Jeff Grubb said on his podcast, Wolverine is targeting a mature rating. It's going to be semi-open world, so not full open world like the Insomniac Spider-Man games. God of War Ragnarok is like a good example of like a semi-open world game, or The Last of Us. Last of Us 2. And he said they were targeting 2024, but most likely we're looking at 2025. But you missed the interview. We just read it off of marvel.com. Definitely check it out. Nothing crazy was revealed. It was just a nice interview with some of the developers at Insomniac and Yuri Lowenthal, Najee Jeter, and Laura Bailey. Tell you after Scooter or Holiday you can play as much as you want. You're angry if you play too much. That's tough. Being a kid, that's the tough part about being a kid. You have a lot of you have a lot of freedom. No, you don't have a lot of you don't have really any real responsibility, but you also don't have the autonomy. Like I'm a grown ass man, like, so no one could tell me if I'm playing a video game too much. if I want to go out and buy a video game and play it for 12 hours straight, I can, and no one can tell me otherwise. But if you're a kid, then that's when it gets tricky. Like I want to play Spider-Man 2 until I finish it. Well, you're gonna have to eat dinner, finish your homework, maybe take out the trash or something. Like, like you got people to answer to. You got people to answer to. So it's tough. Favorite YouTuber, I appreciate you. Am I streaming the game or uploading a Let's Play? Yes. Do you have a Roblox account? Definitely not. Roundup is overrated. True. There are a lot of leaks, but none I'm going over. You don't get assigned homework at school. Well, homework to me these days should be easy now. Now that you got ChatGPT, homework should be nothing. just plug that into ChatGPT. You're done in like a couple of minutes. Wolverine better do more to Ellie. I have no doubt Wolverine is going to be another classic. Since once Spider-Man 2 is over on the 20th, then we're going to see Insomniac push more focus towards Wolverine, because they already confirmed they have developers moving off of Spider-Man 2 and working on Insomniac. I remember Brittany Morris. She's the advanced writer at Insomniac. She worked on Spider-Man 2. She already confirmed that she's already working on Wolverine, and several other Insomniac employees confirmed that they've been moved over to Wolverine now that the game is literally done now. I saw the last thing I saw, they did like a final mix and they posted that on Twitter. So the game is done for the most part, other than DLC. So most of the resources now are gonna shift over to Wolverine, and that's when they're gonna start, marketing towards that. You got spoiled. You most likely did not get spoiled. People post fake spoilers. They're the only legitimate. I know someone sent real spoilers to Marvel Spider-Man 2 Countdown, but those spoilers, as far as I know, have not been posted on Twitter. The real spoilers were from the leaked trophy list. There are definitely a few spoilers on there. So if someone does a spoiler from there, that's legitimate. Other people are spoiling fake stuff. Like I said, if there are mostly people trolling, but like I said, even if it's fake, as I warned you already, it's just an automatic ban from the channel. Definitely, that's 100% a fake spoiler, but definitely don't test it. Like, I don't care if it's fake or if you're just trolling. You just an instant ban. Even if you drop wrong or fake spoilers, you're banned instantly. So that's just how it is. We want to make sure no one gets spoiled, or even accidentally. So that's just how we're rolling it. Do I have Discord? I do have one set up for the channel members. Members only, ! Join. But at some point, maybe I'll have like a public version, and but still have like a members area or a member section. Just so I have a way to reach everyone, just in case YouTube does something funny. Because YouTube definitely be messing with people's channels, particularly people who look like me, for like no reason. So I wanna have that just in case. F around and find out. Literally, yeah. you play around with the spoilers, you will find out. Instant ban. No unban. That's a lifetime channel ban for spoilers. From all your perfect game ideas, which one do you want to happen most? I say definitely the X-Men game. Out of all my pitches, no. Maybe the X. Because my Justice League game concept is crazy. It'll have to be either the Justice League or the X-Men game. they're both pretty wild. I feel. Yeah, I gotta go with Nah, it might have to be. Nah, it might have to be the Justice League game, or yeah. I don't know. The X-Men game. Ooh, that's tough. No, the X-Men game. It would be the X-Men game. Both of those will be goated though. Because I remembering some of the post-launch stuff that I proposed for the X-Men game. Because the one advantage of the Justice League game was that you get to play with the league members, whereas with the X-Men game, you're creating your own mutant. But also remember that I pitched a like Ghost of Tsushima style Legends mode where you get to use like existing members of the X-Men. So I pretty much covered everything there. So yeah, gotta go with my X-Men game. My X-Men game would be the one I would want to be made most. You deactivated your Twitter years ago. Good call. Who's got spam with spoilers? Someone who just wants to get banned, apparently. Fake spoilers, of course, but still. You'd rather not pre-order? You could just get the suits by playing the game? No, you can't. The extra price tag is for the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition suits are exclusive to the deluxe edition. That's probably why they're original and not comic suits or movie suits. You're paying extra so you can have those suits. If you don't pay extra, you don't get those suits. You get the pre-order bonus, but that doesn't cost you extra. And that's early unlock for the Arachnite and Shadow Spider suits, which are in the game and you can unlock. But pre-ordering, I mean, if you're getting the game anyway, it literally doesn't make sense not to pre-order it because you're getting it anyway. And if you pre-order it, you're not paying any extra money, and you get two suits early, plus skill points and early access to a gadget. Like, there's literally no reason not to pre-order. If you're just going to buy the game at launch anyway, you might as well just get the extra. You might as well just start the game with the extra skill points and early unlock. PFP is a profile picture. Yeah, if you pre-order, you get the Shadow Spider and Arachnite suit early, plus the web grabber gadget, and you get like 2 skill points to start the game. The deluxe edition gives you all of that, plus 3 extra skill points, and those 10 exclusive suits. Does any YouTubers get the game a few days early? So far, games journalists have already gotten review copies of the game. Way more than a few weeks early. Way more than a few days early. 3 weeks early. Joy Raptor is a YouTuber. Most of the people who got early codes were games journalists, like Kinda Funny, Skill Up. But Joy Raptor got the game 3 weeks early. Caboose just got his code, so he's playing it right now. He'll have a review on the 16th. Comes out on the 20th. Date has not changed. The date is still the 20th, but reviews go out on the 16th, and review codes have been going out over the last week or so. They mostly send it to journalists, but more content creators are starting to get their review codes. If you pre-order the hard copy, yeah, you get all the pre-order bonuses if you get the standard, even if it's even if it's physical. But the digital, you have to obviously get it digitally. You have to buy it digitally, but you can buy that anytime. Reviews are not ever allowed to do spoilers. No. Whenever companies do review codes, whenever companies have reviews, the review embargoes always explicitly say to limit story spoilers. Yeah, no official reviews are ever allowed to spoil the game when they happen when they're given early access. That is a hard and fast rule for review access. You cannot spoil the game in your review. I know Caboose is playing it right now. I already mentioned Joe Raptor. None of the other content creators have it yet. I know SkillUp is a hybrid of a games journalist and a content creator. He's got it. He's playing it. He's going to drop his review. My favorite trailer is definitely the new TV spot. Who do I think Venom is? Peter and Norman. Symbiote Invasion. We'll see. Yeah, Caboose didn't get his copy when the journalist first got it. He got his like a week later. You like the story trailer more? I have not got my code yet. You hate your channel. You have barely any. You delete it right now. Well, that's not going to grow your channel. If you have a YouTube channel, the best thing you can do is to study other YouTube channels. Study in particular YouTube channels that teach you how to grow YouTube channels. Adopt their advice. Keep working hard until you start seeing results. When is the promo? So I don't know which promo you're referring to, but October 12th is the first day of Comic-Con. That's the exclusive suit reveal. October 16th is the lifting of the review embargo, so all the reviews and impressions will come out based on the full game. Imagine Venom and Screwball. That actually would be a great troll. I wouldn't even be mad at them if they chose. Obviously, not if she was the final Venom. Like if they did it as a joke, that would be funny. Like they made you think it for a second. Like, no, not Screwball. That would actually be funny. But no, seriously, I hope Screwball stays in jail. I do not want. I do not want to deal with Screwball missions again. No, thank you. No, thank you. We already had to deal with it in the main game and in the DLC for Spider-Man PS4. I think I'm good on Screwball forever. If Screwball pops up in Spider-Man 2, I want it to be just me one-shotting her with the symbiote. Call it a day. Then it is nonsense. Imagine Venom was some random guy. Nah, they wouldn't do that. I don't think Norman is a random guy. What's up, Babakar? Diawara? How you feeling? Would I have a traditional boss fight since he's a prequel comic? Oh yeah, Tarantula got those hands though. So I don't know if he'll be back. But yeah, he popped up a couple times in the comics. You believe Anti-Venom might come considering Martin Lee is in the game? That was my theory when I first saw the story trailer. And I think we are definitely going to see some Anti-Venom in Spider-Man 2 for sure. On the pre-order, it says 12 days instead of 13. I wouldn't look too hard into it. Oh yeah, next week is also the preload date. I saw some people kept getting excited because I guess they've never preloaded a game before. But yeah, all preload means is that it's just downloaded so that once you're allowed to play it, you can just play it without having to just go through the download process. That's all the preload is. What if Krieger is Venom? That would be so disappointing. Super happy for this game. Imagine Miles and Peter taking Venom out. This game's gonna be crazy. Doesn't matter to you who's in there. They're gonna get hurt bad. Facts. I'm thinking of my ability wheel strategy, and I think I'm most likely going to combine multiple abilities for Peter, both Peter and Miles, but definitely for Peter, because some of the Iron Arm stuff look really good. At least a few of them look like really cool abilities. So I'm going to construct my ability wheel for different situations so I can handle different, whether it's a boss encounter or mobs. So I noticed the symbiote has some really cool abilities for crowd control in particular, and for just one-on-one damage. But the Iron Arms are really good for those abilities seem to be mainly for a single target. Based on what we saw so far, there's the launcher, there's the missile corkscrew where he throws himself at you, and then there's the combo where he just does a series of really fast attacks with the arms and then like flings you backwards. So I think I'm gonna have at least one of those Iron Arm abilities for just the single target DPS. To switch it up, and then the rest, probably most of them. I probably have mostly. I might experiment with like 2 Iron Arm abilities, 2 symbiote abilities. I'll play around with the different ones, see which ones I like. Gwen confirmed as Sandwoman. Imagine. How are Peter and Miles going to win? The power of friendship and flashbang grenades and bioelectricity. I mean, beating Venom isn't that. Fortunately, because of Venom's weaknesses, beating him isn't that complicated if you're prepared. Like we even saw in the TV spot, like that, their attacks didn't do much, but knock him back. But that flashbang grenade really messed with him. So I'm guessing that boss fight, when we actually fight that boss fight in the game, we're going to have to take full advantage of our gadgets. They're probably going to give us a new one. They're probably going to give us at least a few new ones to neutralize Venom. So I'm not particularly worried about it. They think Prowler's back. Prowler is 100% back. Yep, they confirmed that at the state of play. There are missions on the map that have the Prowler icon. So Prowler is indeed back. I believe he's out of prison on good behavior or something. I think pretty sure he got out of prison. They heard he got out of prison early. And it does make sense if Prowler's back. You know, this is a game, another game with Miles prominently featured in there. Miles is growing up, going through some stuff, and having Prowler as a potential ally if Peter goes berserk because of the symbiote would definitely be really cool. Imagine like Prowler and Miles teaming up to take down Venom Peter. That'd be sick. Do you think Spider-Man 3 will have a bit of New Jersey? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe upstate New York? Who knows? What if Rio or Prowler are back? Cool. I think Rio, I think it would be weird if Rio didn't forgive Prowler after what he did for Miles. I mean, I'm sure she'd be mad if she found out, about the whole, capturing him thing. But essentially he was essentially doing it to keep him out of trouble. So even then, I don't think she'd be pretty mad about that. So yeah, I think they should be okay. Obviously they have a history, but I mean, he's clearly a different person. He did the right thing. He looked out for his nephew when she didn't know he was running around as Spider-Man. He, decided that he was going to stop, doing the crime stuff. Got himself, put in prison in exchange for helping, keep the neighborhood safe from Roxxon. So I felt like, yeah, she should definitely forgive him. Any new footage to look at? There is. I showed it on the podcast. I'm not showing it here. I was able to get away with that on the podcast. I don't know if I'll get away with it here. It's just the Spider-Man 2 menu screen. But someone posted a video of it. Right now, I mess up Uncle Ron. You think the Iron Arms will have more abilities to unlock? Like lightning extra arms? I don't know. I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll see. We do know there are enhancements for the gadgets, so I imagine that they're going to come with extra perks in addition to just new attacks. They think the additional parry is not only to make combat harder, but to fight Venom without the inclusion of Spider Sense due to it not working on Venom. True, that could be something. Had a theory Peter has fought Prowler before. Really? I don't know. It's possible. Peter's been Spider-Man for 8 years before the events of Spider-Man PS4. Prowler had been making his name in the criminal underworld during that time. So it's definitely possible they had it running. We don't need a new trailer. But yeah, I agree. Menus aren't technically spoilers, especially since they were allowed to show the menu. And it only shows like one new thing that we hadn't seen. Well, two new things. One of them was not really, they're not even really that new. It's like the full menu title screen. It's still Harry in the Oscorp lab looking at the symbiote in the glass, but you also see Connors, it looks like, next to him, and Harry looks at a picture of his mom. That's pretty much it. But it's technically a leak, Still waiting on a playable Venom. Wonder how Green Goblin looks. Well, based on the teases they gave so far in the previous game, I'm guessing it's going to be more tech than monster, but maybe they'll do some kind of hybrid. Should you make your own Spider-Man suit? For what purpose? Comic-Con? Vigilante justice? Just to make yourself feel powerful? You literally just got spoiled just now? What, on Twitter? There's a high chance it was fake. I would say that. So the enemy is only going to be like prisoners or Craven guys. They no, I with well, I can't spoil. Actually, I did make a video about this. Peter, so Naji Jeter said that when he was asked if he was asked at a panel if he was going to get the symbiote at some point, and his response is, "They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be everywhere." So yeah, that's one enemy faction. There's Craven's Hunters. If there's a breakout at the raft, you might have to fight some prisoners. There's the side villains, and there's a fire-based faction. If you look closely at the state of play, there are some enemy. There's an enemy that Peter is fighting that looks like he has fire-based equipment. And I think that was an icon on the map as well. So I think there's going to be a fire-based Spider-Man villain that's going to have his own enemy faction. Plus there's still Wraith. There's Mysterio. So there's going to be a lot. Just wait for the 20th. Hope you fight JJ. Same. That would be hilarious. He's just ranting on his podcast, and then Peter just breaks into the studio and starts punching him in the face. Yo, that'd be amazing. What's my podcast called? The After Show Podcast! !podcast in the chat. Definitely go give that channel a subscribe. We just streamed live yesterday, and we're available where all podcasts can be found. Apple, Spotify, Amazon. So I think there's going to be a Spider-Man 2 remastered on the PS6. That's actually wild to think about. we're not, Spider-Man 2 ain't even out yet. We're already looking at the remastered of Spider-Man 2 on PS6. Like, what? Bro. Was that like 2028, 2029? Are we talking? For Spider-Man 2 remastered? That's wild. That's wild to think about. We're waiting for Spider-Man 2, a couple weeks away. It looks so good, the power of the PS5 and that, but at some point it's going to be remastered for the PS6. That's insane. You love the Venom design, but you think he doesn't look too good in the new trailer. He looks dry, like he's not liquid enough. I don't know, he looked pretty liquid when he was doing that, when he was slapping Peter and Miles with them tentacles. Doc Ock breakout. How's Doc Ock going to break out? he remember, he's sick. He can't. He can barely roll over in his prison cot. How's he going to break out? unless someone intentionally breaks in with his working tech. He has no way. He has no way of getting out. Everyone else is going to be making a run for it while he's just sitting there. Unless someone's going to carry him. When you say Man Hydra Man, that would be sick. What's up, the bearded one? Shout out to your wife. Hope y'all been well. Imagine at the end it's like a huge boss battle with Doc Ock, Venom, Craven, Lizard. What was the other villains? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know about that happening. That seems like a lot. I mean, Doc Ock. I'm confident that he's not coming back. Craven, I think, will probably be done by the end. Lizard, I think, is going to be wrapped up fairly early. Relatively early in the process. Doc Ock is literally a senior citizen with 0 badges. How would he break out? Bro, facts. Not going to delete your channel instead. You're going to make the world proud. You promise this from this day. You make this world a better place. Hey, sound like Deku for a second. My Hero Academia. Well, I wish you the best of luck with your channel, my friend. With the PS6 Spider-Man 2 remastered, you can play as Venom. There goes your $1,000. The possible boss battle. The Sinister 19-inch is crazy. Carnage. I think there's a wild outside chance of Carnage, but I doubt it for Spider-Man 2. Maybe an Easter egg. Maybe a post-credit scene. We'll see. Also, Spider-Man underwear support the games. No, what you should have got is those Spider-Man Adidas. They look kind of no cap. They look kind of clean. Hold on, let me find them, Jones. They had a whole Spider-Man 2 fit that you could probably get away with wearing to school without getting bullied. Maybe. Because I remember looking at the Adidas and thinking, okay, those are kind of nice. I can see myself rocking out with those. I might load up on the Spider-Man merch for my PlayStation 5 playthrough because I already got the plates for the PS5. I got the controller. Oh, here it is. Might as well get the sneakers and the shirt. There it is. Found it. Nah, you actually would get bullied if you wore this fit to school, but I think it's still nice. No, you would high key get bullied for this fit. I'm not even going to cap. It's the socks for me. I like the design. I think the base design is good. I don't like the bottom, like the bulky outsole. Like it looks really bulky on the side. Maybe it's the angle. I feel like it should be smoother. I think they're cleats. What's up, Sharma? Appreciate you. Definitely bringing the energy down from an 11 to about a 5. You know, so chill Saturday afternoon stream. Yeah, the sneaker. Yeah, I don't like the bottom, but otherwise, like the rest of it, I think it looks pretty dope. I don't know about the shirt though. I'm not feeling the shirt. Feel like the fall damage would be annoying if like Venom could send you flying in the air with the symbiote. See, I don't see how the fall damage would even come into play. because if there was an animation that flung you into the air, I mean, it's not like you would be unable to respond. And Spider-Man is superhuman, so it would take a pretty high fall to even register anyway. But if you just got flung straight up in the air as a move, you would just be able to use your web wings and or just web swing out of it. But when it comes to boss takedowns, they don't do that. They just take you down. Like they knock you across the room, they slam you, something like that. So you wouldn't get any extra damage. In the Silver Lining DLC at the start of it, MJ is reading notes she has, and one says bioenhancement. The other says symbiotic connection. Yeah. Oscorp was definitely plotting some stuff over there. Yeah, she even she had when MJ's breaking into the penthouse, I think you can see the Green Goblin plans. There's the early prototype of the Green Goblin helmet and the glider. Then she also walks by the symbiote because at some point in the game because it reacts to her. So there's some real cool Easter eggs during those MJ sections. 2-person finishers actually confirmed to be back. Yeah, they showed them already. They had. I know they had one. I know they showed at least one in the state of play. But yeah, people who played the demo mentioned that if you're just out in the city, the Spider-Man that you're not controlling is going to be fighting crime in other parts of the city, and you can so if you're swinging around, you can you can randomly run into Peter or Miles just fighting crime, and you can join them and do team attacks and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. And they also confirmed that Sony also confirmed that when you're fighting random crime, the Spider-Man that you're not controlling will sometimes drop in and help you. So I think that's a really cool feature to help with the immersiveness. Is there going to be a no HUD option? I don't know if that's an option, but I know they have a bunch of accessibility stuff, so we'll have to see when the game comes out. But I don't remember seeing an option to remove the HUD. Did they have that in any of the other games besides photo mode? Actually, I can pull up Miles Morales right now. I don't think many games allow you to do that especially because you kind of need the HUD usually, and for the most part, over the overall majority of the time when someone wants to remove the hub, it's usually for photo mode purposes, and they have dynamic photo mode options anyway, so there'd be no reason to do that there'd be no reason to give you the ability to remove the HUD just for that. But I know some games let you do it. I know Outriders had a option to let you remove the HUD, but that's because they didn't have photo mode. So I feel like games that have photo mode probably aren't going to let you remove the HUD. Do you get XP for the uncontrollable Spider-Man fighting crime and doing his own thing? Do you get XP for a character that you don't control? No. That would be pretty broken. If the other Spider-Man could fight crime and give you XP. They have some there is shared progression. Let me look at the visual. Yeah, no HUD removal. Yeah, don't expect that. Carnage has to be the final boss. He doesn't have to be. It could just be Venom. It could be Kraven. Could be Green Goblin. They want to go that route. It could be Screwball. You never know. Does children in America have school? They do. It's not very effective unless you go to like an elite private school. You shout me out in your next video. Appreciate you. Wonder what the DLC will be. Well, if what we heard is from Deeper Depths and Tony Todd and Najee Dieter is accurate, it sounds like it's going to involve Venom. Is another trailer coming out? Probably. There's a suit reveal next week at Comic-Con, and they haven't done a launch trailer yet. So I'd say the odds are pretty good. Screwball with the Venom suit, overpowered. We have holidays until the 15th of October in Germany. Oh, no, they in America, they make you go to school. They don't play around. They don't play around when it comes to school in America. During the regular months from September to June, mid June, you're in school pretty much no matter what, except for like major recognized holidays. You know, your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, you know, that sort of thing. Like I remember they wouldn't even let us out of school when planes hit the Twin Towers. They still wouldn't let us out of school. At my school, they just gave an announcement on the loudspeaker, and call it just, and that was it. It's all right, back to your lessons. just we just had to sit there for the rest of the day with the knowledge that our country was under attack. And we were sitting and we had to sit in class. Like, bro. Yeah, I was 8th grade. Yeah, I think I was in like 8th grade. They would not let us out. What time does the game come out on West Coast? They have not revealed that. Insomniac mentioned that they're going to have an official release map closer to launch. They're going to drop a release map to confirm exactly when Spider-Man 2 will be available to play in all parts of the world. So just stay tuned for that. Closer to launch, so probably a few days before. Yes, it was a little different. Yeah. I remember they made us go to I remember there was a hurricane one morning, like a literal dead ass hurricane, and they were like, and it was rare, like in my part of the region, and I checked the school closures because I was like, oh, they're definitely going to close school, and I think it was like I think it was literally like a 2-hour, like a couple hour delay. So I still had to show up at like, so I had to show up at like 9, I think, instead of 8. And I just like, nah, I'm not going. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna walk to school in a hurricane, bro. You got me chopped, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm like, we're nah, it's not worth it. I'm staying home and watching cartoons. I'm not going. I'm not finna walk to school in a hurricane. Cause y'all too stubborn. You were in first grade when that happened. I'm definitely going to go for the platinum. In the UK, there could be the smallest bit of snow outside, and we don't have to go. That's wild. In America's time zone 6 hours before UK. Does that mean you can play before Americans? Like I said before, they have not confirmed the release map yet, but closer to launch, Insomniac is going to release an official release map, and they're going to show and they're going to tell everyone exactly when the game is going to be playable in their region. But oftentimes, people that are in other parts of the world get to play early. The famous meme is, I'm going to take a trip to New Zealand because this is something that is pretty much done on for Xbox players. They can change their console to make it seem like they're in New Zealand, and because of New Zealand's unique time zone, it'll allow them to play games like much earlier in the day than they would normally be able to. That's pretty popular in the 2K in the NBA 2K community. They'll hop on a plane to New Zealand and start playing early. I think because I think New Zealand time can give you like a 7-hour head start. Somebody school had the vid and the whole school had to go home. Oh yeah, it was pretty standard. All the PlayStation games so far going live midnight Eastern. Yeah, so yes, that's been the standard. They like Insomniac said that they were going to have a specific release map, but my assumption was that 12 Eastern midnight was when Spider-Man 2 was going to be playable for digital. The plan currently is to do a 24-hour stream for Spider-Man 2 launch day. Derby has a total of 17-week holidays. Sheesh. I'm out of school now, so I don't care. Every day is a holiday, but yeah, when I was in school, I used to pray for snow days. Just anything. Anytime I would legitimately it would feel like Christmas morning. Like if the night before it started snowing, legitimately it would feel like Christmas. Because we'd be like, oh, school closure. I wake up at like 4 a.m., check outside, see how much snow fell, go on. Then if it was it looked like a decent amount. I turn on the local news, watch the weather reports, look for the school closures. just sitting there checking the bottom of the tape. Like, is my school there? Is my school there? Come on. Bro, if you saw your school, it was lit, bro. That was the best. I remember I would like, because I'd be up super early because I was so excited. So it'd be like 4 a.m. I'd be like, I check if I see my school is closed. I'd be like, yes. I go back to sleep for a couple hours, wake up, watch some cartoon. I pretty much watch cartoons all day. Have some cereal, but yeah, I'll be watching. I remember I was watching like, I think around that time at the early morning, like Magic School Bus, Garfield, and Author all came on. So I would just watch. So I'll just watch all of that, like just like bright and early. And early afternoon, like Jerry Springer would come on. I usually wouldn't get to watch it, but if I was home during the day, I get to finally watch Springer. Bro, it'd be so lit. I loved Snow Days. They were the best. What suit you on? So my first playthrough on Spider-Man, I'm just going to use the standard suits for maximum immersion. I'm just going to have Peter rocking the symbiote in the advanced suit too, and upgrade it for Miles. I'll switch stuff around when I do side missions, but I'm gonna just do the story playthrough, do all the immersion stuff, and then I'll play around with different suits during the side missions and in my second playthrough. How should you be a YouTuber? Do a lot of research on how to be a YouTuber and start making videos. You're not gonna get better at YouTube unless you start trying. So definitely do your research, but above all, start making videos, because what you don't want to do is be a person that's constantly just sitting there studying and not doing anything, because you're not actually going to get better unless you start actually practicing and doing the stuff. So learn how to make thumbnails, learn how to make titles, learn how to write scripts, learn what kind of content you want to make, learn what equipment you need, and then just start making videos. Do PlayStation. The only people who get Spider-Man 2 early are journalists and content creators. You just make random videos and edit them for skill in editing. Editing is a good skill to have. Definitely can make some money at it if you like it enough and you're good at it. Definitely want to do that before AI figures out how to edit videos. Because as soon as ChatGPT or something learns how to edit YouTube videos, is over. It's going to be a wrap. You could already get AI to basically make you a YouTube short, just without like, just supply it with the stuff and it'll do it for you. Don't know where to put your 19 inches of Venom statue. I think I'm gonna put mine on my desk, right next to my Thor. I think that'd be a good place to display it. But yeah, that is a big statue. But yeah, I have room on my desk. All I have is my laptop and my wires and USB stuff, and my cup that Capcom sent me for their creator program. So I'm good. I got 19 inches of room. I should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. It's about 1:00 my time now, so I'm supposed to be doing just a hangout with the members. So if you're a channel member, you want to jump into the PlayStation chat, we can hang out, we can play some games or whatever. So I'll do that for a little bit, and then I'm gonna peace out for the rest of the day. But appreciate everyone for hanging out. Big week coming up of content. We're going to be covering San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to cover New York Comic-Con live. If there's any new updates for Spider-Man 2, I'll drop a video tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll probably see you on Monday. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing